Geoff, it was the year 2000, you were 27 years old, and you had a dream of owning your own restaurant. I remember weekly trips and daily calls negotiated with the landlord, with bankers, and with vendors. And in the week before opening, Jan and I were there on scene, stuffing menus, filling salt and pepper shakers, and unpacking dishes. For the past 20 years, under the mantra of great food, libation, and merriment, you have not only created a Washington institution, you have provided careers for numerous young people who joined the Chef Geoff team. Congratulations on the 20th anniversary of Chef Geoff's. I'm so very proud of you. Love, Dad.
There's one memory that sticks out for me, and that is sitting in the Chef Geoff dining room 20 years ago and listening to Geoff before the doors had opened, sitting alongside all the opening staff members. I was about to become the worst server in Chef Geoff history. And Geoff was reading the 101 Steps to Being Great. He was wearing a suit, tie, this is before the chef coat, and he had probably consumed about 94 cups of coffee. And as he read number 73, I remember wondering, is my brother crazy? And after 20 years, working side by side for many of those years, I think my answer is clearly yes. He is totally nuts.
Before the beginning of the beginning, there was my introduction to Chef Geoff's. Our first trip was to the kitchen, which yielded an overwhelming smell of rotted meat left over from the prior owner, Roberta Donner. It was awful. Was Geoff deterred? Not at all. He enlisted two of the top chefs from the Culinary Institute, Dave and Brandon, to clean, paint, and restore the entire restaurant. And they did it, I think it took them less than 3 months. Meanwhile, I stayed out in the fresh air planting shrubs and herbs. Definitely got the better end of that deal. The grand opening can best be described as both nerve-wracking and exhilarating, but never had I been so proud. You took years of thoughts and plans and made them come to be, Geoff. It was amazing.
Chef Geoff, 20 years, holy cow. Congratulations, it's Brett Baer with Fox News Channel. We're really proud of you for creating a place that has great friends, great food, and great memories over 20 years. Wish you all the best, and man, you can do bacon really well.
I'm bacon.
Hey Geoff, it's Jerome. I don't know if you recognize me behind this quarantine beard, but I just want to take a moment to share one of the memories that I'm most fond of when I had the pleasure of working with you. Is when you corralled all of us chefs together to do this bacon bar competition. I don't know if you remember this. That's why I earned this sweet puppy that I've been holding on to for all these years.
We have lots of favorite memories of your restaurant. Congratulations on your 20 years. So we moved to Sutton Place in 2006, and right away, everybody, before we even moved in, people were telling us, you're gonna love Chef Geoff's. And they were all right. We've had a lot of fun there ever since, celebrating birthdays, anniversaries, Christmas Eve with our family, New Year's Eve, good days at work, bad days at work. We could always find some reason to go over to Chef Geoff's, and it's great to have it right next door.
Special meals at Chef Geoff's. My middle son was a really picky eater. One of the few things he really liked to eat was bacon wrapped bananas at Chef Geoff's. So fast forward a few years, it's his high school graduation. No question where he wants his celebratory dinner to be. But there's no more bacon wrapped bananas on the menu. So I called the restaurant and the manager says, nope, we don't make them anymore. So I did a little guesswork, emailed Geoff@chefgeoffs.com. Any chance? And got back an email, absolutely, we'd be happy to do that for you. Just let me know when you're coming in. So Geoff, thanks for making that dinner special. Thanks for being a great place for our whole family and many other families over the years.
We love you. My favorite Chef Geoff memory is of hosting my entire family in the back room where you catered a fabulous Christmas gathering for us. Thank you.
My favorite Chef Jeff's memory is hosting a nonprofit leader from South America for a special dinner with family and friends. We love you, Chef Jeff. Great job. Keep going for another 20 years.
I don't think I've ever met such a hard-working, bright young man. And I said, well, Geoff, no sense you going to work for anybody else. Why don't you just go ahead and open your own place? That's what I think you should do. And I don't know if he did it before me, and today's you might be hating me for talking you into that. But congratulations on 20 years. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it's been 20 years. And you're the best, and stay well, my friend. God bless, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.
Well, Chef Geoff definitely carved me into who I am. Let's just say most of my ethos I learned from him and the restaurant. If you need to carry 5 things, bring something with you that can carry those 5 things. Nickels and dimes. His name is Chef, his name is Chef, her name is Chef. The Chef Jeff's Uptown is a neighborhood bar. And a lot of people called it back then like the Cheers, because we knew everybody's names, we knew everybody's drinks.
It's our Cheers bar.
That's right. We started coming to Chef Jeff's when pretty much when they first opened, and started to offer half-price hamburgers on Monday night. And we've been coming every Monday night, pretty much without fail, ever since then, except for the last couple of months.
Right. Plus, Geoff Tracy, head and shoulders above Ted Desk. You got it on that particular basis. But I want to mention to you something that a lot of people don't think about as far as best categories. This restaurant has the best lost and found department. I can't tell you the number of hats, scarves, and umbrellas that I've left here, and they're always there the next time when I come back.
My favorite Chef Geoff memory? There's so many, going back to the very beginning. Our family, my wife Teresa, my son JT, my mom and dad, when friends would be visiting Washington, on very special occasions, birthdays, holidays, we celebrated with you. I recently shared with you a photo taken of a birthday party we celebrated nearly 20 years ago in the big room in the back. My son and a neighbor's son were born within days of each other, and we celebrated together their first and second birthdays. Of the many, many occasions, those birthdays and every moment we spent with my mom and dad, with you, at Chef Jeff's, those are the ones I remember most.
What's my favorite Chef Jeff's memory? Well, you could make an argument for any of the 5 New Year's Eves we spent there, including 2005 when Chris Tracy and I were both single and rented out the back room and threw a rager. He was not manager yet. You could make a really strong case for my wedding rehearsal dinner. Beautiful, gorgeous, everybody had an awesome time. The weather was perfect, the back room and the patio were perfect. But I can't pick just one. And that's because, not just because there are so many, but because there are so many that blend together into this moment in your life. For me, it was every Friday night when I was 22, 23, 24 years old. Chris and our friend Nick Ehrman and I would all sit at the front right corner of the bar, and Bill or JoJo would be tending bar, and we'd sit there for hours. There were no smartphones yet, and we just talked to each other and laugh, and we were young and trying to figure out life, and we decided to spend our time somewhere that you could depend on.
Go. Hi Geoff, happy 20th anniversary! I'm so happy to have been part of it for the last 5 years. You and the entire team give me so many opportunities to grow and learn, and I'm very grateful. I can't thank you enough for everything. I love how much you and the team care about employees and the guests. It is what makes everyone feel welcome.
When I came over, I quit our job because I liked the friendliness of this company and the welcoming that they made me feel. because back then I didn't speak that much English, and everyone was pretty kind teaching me English and kind of like that. After that, I mean, I stick around because this is my family.
Met my wife here, and the funny part is we're still together. So thank you, Geoff, to you. I'm gonna start with my wife and have a wonderful kid. So, congratulations and thank you for being a part of my life.
Happy 20th anniversary. We want to say that we've been coming to your restaurant for over 20 years. Yes, we're one of the original ones coming down to the New Mexico Avenue restaurant, and we love Chef Geoff's because of the food.
Hey Geoff, it's Renee Curley with the Washington Post wishing you happiness for making it 20 years in business. I want to share one of my favorite memories with you, which was creating that ad campaign back in 2008 where we answered where readers would submit questions and you would answer them the following week. We also helped launch Leah's, and wishing you all sorts of happiness and success for another 20 years.
My favorite Chef Geoff memory is, well, it's hard to choose. There was the time almost 20 years ago when Geoff was still willing to hold a special event in the main restaurant of Chef Geoff's on New Mexico. We needed a neighborhood restaurant to host my son's bar mitzvah luncheon, as some of the relatives could only walk on Shabbos. While the food wasn't kosher, the celebration was grand.
Hey Geoff, welcome to the Face the Nation Zoom meeting. We were just kind of kicking around what our favorite treats are from Chef Geoff's restaurants, and mine is a no-brainer. It's bacon.
It's got to be bacon for me too. Campbell, what about you?
Oh, no contest. Easily the bacon. Elsie?
Definitely the bacon. Olivia?
Most definitely the bacon. Jillian?
I'm a bacon person too. Shani?
Bacon. Jake?
Bacon. Kat?
Bacon! Richard.
Bacon, of course. And?
All about the bacon. Carol?
Bacon. Margaret?
Avocado toast. But I hear this bacon thing's a big thing among you meat eaters. Chef Geoff, thank you so much for continuing to keep DC and the entire DC area so well fed, particularly in these times. We want to congratulate you on 20 years. Impressive.
Geoff always made you feel like they believed in you. Him and Chris have been really good at that, and I always felt like there were going to be opportunities as long as I wanted them. Happy 20 years. I can't believe it's been 20 years, but it's been a crazy ride, I'm sure, for you, and I can't wait to see what the future brings.
Hi, this is Teresa from Chef Geoff's. I'm a manager here. I love Chef Geoff's because it feels like a family. Congratulations on 20 years. Here's to another 100.
My name is Hector, and I have worked for the company for 17 years. I've been very lucky to have so many amazing experiences while working at Chef Geoff's. This company has been my family, my school, my university. I am eternally grateful for what Geoff and Chris have done for me, all the opportunities and all the patience they have had with me. A lot of amazing things have happened to my life because of Chef Geoff's. I met my wife there. Now I have this beautiful baby. Thanks to Chef Geoff's.
What I love about our Chef Geoff's team is that everybody always helps everybody, and it seems like everyone sincerely enjoys doing that. Geoff is very fun to work for. I relate to his creative, sporadic brain. The way that you and we as a team have handled this coronavirus has really been inspiring to me, to see how you and Chris have handled it. And I just look up to you as a business owner.
All right, there are a lot of reasons that we love Chef Geoff's, and I gotta tell you, we used to live next door, and one of the most amazing things, it didn't matter if there were snowstorms, the power was out, trees were down, it didn't matter. They found a way to open up every single time. Geoff finds a way. He made sure our neighborhood could eat and people could walk over and always find a place where they could get food and drink. And he has found a way through this whole pandemic to try to keep as many people employed and keep them going. We've had so many meals there and fed so many family and friends with it as well. He just finds a way to get things done, and we really admire and are inspired by the way that he watches out for his community and the people that work with him too.
Yeah, and I guess the thing that I always think about with Chef Jeff's is when we take our family and friends there, which is a lot over the years, I always tell them, if you read something on the menu and it sounds good, it will be good. Like, he just has a way of preparing food in a way that's not too fancy, but it's delicious. And so, yeah. And I think the other thing too is just, you know, we've been going to Chef Jeff's for over 15 years now, since we moved to DC. And, you know, faces have changed, but the people there that he employs just always have a smile on their face. They're friendly people.
And some of them have stuck around the whole time.
Yeah.
So we know you're doing something right. And we wish you a happy 20th anniversary and
Yeah.
hope a whole lot more.
20 more. Yeah, let's do 20 more.
We're hungry.
Chef Jeff, my name is John Taylor, and congratulations on this splendid occasion. I would like to tell you a brief story. 20 years ago, unbelievably, my wife Donna and I were walking by your place. You were tasting wine in the front and were kind enough to allow us to join you, to ask us to join you, which we did. At the time, you had, do you remember this theory of yours, the ABC theory of wine? Anything but Cabernet or Chardonnay. I agreed with you at the time about that, and we had great wine at your place. In the meantime, these many years later, you've changed your view on this. You now have a great Cabernet and a great Chardonnay under your name, which my wife and I regularly quaff, because I too have changed my view on that theory. So congratulations on a great place.
One thing I want to show you is, as you know, you've been to the office before, we keep clippings and menus from most of our transactions. So I just want to show you, I believe this is a menu, your original menu cover from when you first opened up, right there. And then at the same time, this gentleman also opened up a restaurant, and he lasted about 2 years. So you tell me who the real superstar is.
I've worked for a lot of people that would just tell me, do this, do that, don't do that. They wouldn't trust me. I told Jeff from day one, you know, just trust me. It's my name too. I'm not here to screw this up. You know, I'm here to make it good and try to have a good time, you know, and still put out good food. And I think we definitely try to do that every day.
You know, I really love Chef Jeff's. It's meant a lot to us over the years. I think my favorite are the super mugs and the ability to get that delicious pepperoni pizza. How about you, Denise?
So I love so many things about Chef Jeff. It's such a special place in our family. We've had Easter brunch there. We've had Mother's Day, birthdays. Most recently, in early February, I celebrated my retirement. My whole family was there at the New Mexico restaurant. And while I love all your restaurants, in fact, our daughter worked at the Chef Jeff Rockville restaurant one summer in college. The New Mexico restaurant has a special place in my heart. We love their happy hour. So how do we feel about Chef Jeff?
We feel great, and always grateful to see Nora O'Donnell there too.
And so impressed, as if you care what we think, about the way you've responded to this really tough situation. I wish you didn't know all you've learned during this crisis, but thank you for learning it. Thanks for serving the community. Can't wait to be there 20 years from now, celebrating it in person.
Glad to support.
Thanks.
What really sets Chef Jeff's apart from the rest of the restaurants in this area is their commitment to hospitality. So we operate from a mindset of take care of our guests and the rest will take care of itself. It's really impressive to see a company like Chef Jeff's maintain that reputation for 20 years. It's difficult to do, and we're surviving now even in a time of extreme duress, and it's really impressive to just see how people have pulled together as a family to make this work.
Hello, Jeff. I'm going to tell you about one of my favorite memory about Chef Jeff's happened on this day when you and Nora got married, and I caught a ride to the reception at your restaurant, Chef Jeff's, in a red Lexus convertible driven by Andrea Mitchell. Pretty neat Chef Jeff memory for me. Congratulations.
Geoff, from day one, you promised great food, libation, and merriment, and you've delivered for 2 decades with incredible success. You've employed thousands, you've given joy to tens of thousands of customers, and donated to so many charities to help our community. Grace, Henry, Riley, Ollie, and I are so very proud of you. Cheers.
Congratulations on 20 years, Geoff, and here's to 20 more.
Geoff, congratulations on 20 years. I'm glad I've been a part of it, at least some part. I really appreciate all you've done for me.
Geoff, to many more years in the neighborhood.
Happy 20 years, Chef Geoff. Thank you very much for being a great boss.
From our family to yours. Thank you, Geoff.
Congratulations, Geoff. 20 years. Amazing.
Happy 20th anniversary.
A big thumbs up for him.